Celine. I've crashed on Atropos. I survived, but Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open. Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues. Scout log, Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's... Continuing towards the signal's origin. Discovered a potential resource. Positive analysis for suit repairs. Classifying as Sylphium. Encountered scavenger fauna. Hostile fauna dispatched. Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. I don't remember recording that. I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the White Shadow signal. It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning. Encountered hostile prey. This is Celine. I survived the... Can you hear me? I'm in my ship. Suit status operational and... I've already experienced this before. New technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism. Highly effective. This will be useful. Acquired a xenotype weapon, similar to our carbine technology. Discovered a massive wall beyond which is the White Shadow signal. I can't cross the chasm. For now, I'll change objectives and investigate the energy reading in the forest. Scout log, Atropos. Who triggered the broadcast? Do you see the White Shadow is something only I should know? And now, out of literally nowhere, I'm hearing it again. Were the sentients involved? But how would they have known? Interacted with other versions of myself. But I worry one day I will re-experience these same interactions from their perspectives. But are they truly me? Or just hollowed corpses? This may be the face of things to come. Discovered xenotype technology on the corpse of a sentient. Scan is indicating potential for suit augmentation. Appears safe to repurpose. System integration complete. Performing a function test to confirm. Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed. Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language. Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren. Maddening agony. Detecting a strange energy reading. Setting a marker on my map. Again. Astra! They can't hear me. I'm alone. The environment is changing. Could the Force be adapting? Encountered a small life form. Seems docile. It is parasitically attached to my arm. Does not appear hostile. Somehow, it's strengthening and weakening my suit. Enough. I understand. I'm trapped. The broadcast signal. That's all that matters. Astra, Helios is gone. Celine heading out. I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here, no safe space. And the astronaut keeps following me. Exactly as I left it. But impossible. I logged my first missions in this binder, but this is stored in the mothership's archives. even after I left. Why? It should never be open. Hello? Who is up there? I can't. Such strange markings. Am I supposed to remember this? Appears to be another teleportation device, but more complex in construction. Discovered a broken automaton, clutching potential tool? Appears safe to repurpose. A xenotype blade weapon. Adding to equipment for immediate use. Strange energy source is beyond this. It might be tied to White Shadow. One of my corpses was still functioning. It attacked me and I killed myself. I need to believe it was nothing different than the other hostiles I dispatched, but was it? Or was it another version of me just trying to escape? Someone else is here. An astronaut, but that's impossible. Is it guiding me, or following? It reminds me of the old photos my mother showed me. The type of suit she would have worn if not for the accident. But something from the Apollo era couldn't withstand this atmosphere. My end is waiting at the beginning. Abandoned like Helios. Last drive. Failed escape. Fatal crash. My memories have been rearranged into spiral patterns I cannot comprehend, dragging me into the deepest of the deep. I will go there now, as you will. Scout log. Atropos. This is my 10th return. There are 4-meter-tall corpses littering the ground, piled up, perhaps centuries ago. I can't tell if there was civil war, or genocide, or mass ritualistic suicide. Some of the bodies I find of myself have been wounded in a similar manner. I don't understand how that can be possible. The fog has dispersed, and the energy signature is gone. Acquired a new kind of unlocking mechanism. This could interface with a different kind of translocation device. I'm in a sprawling desert now, detecting another strange energy from a mountain summit, ascending towards destination. Encountered armored fauna. Shell seems highly durable. Considerable defense, but dispatched. Xenoglyphs spoke of their single-mindedness, but did not prepare me for... I barely managed to dispatch the sentients that attacked me. I've never encountered such hostility and madness. But that writing, it spoke of these severed brethren. I don't know enough to understand yet, but what conceivable force could have caused any intelligent life to become like this? A living sentient. I won't give up. Discovered a strange device that is already active. It feels alive. I'm not receiving any information when scanning.
Dangerous fauna on this world is beyond anything I've previously experienced. I hate to use the term, but it feels mythic. It's impossible not to think of my books. Hydras, gorgons, and other monsters returning to life. It might be the oppressive heat, but I keep catching myself glancing over my shoulder, only to find shadows and the astronaut staring back. Whenever I try to reach them, I find myself in a sandstorm. I can't seem to stop this from happening.
Discovered a device with a sentient-shaped imprint. Conducting field test. It scanned me. But for what purpose? This device prevented me from returning to the ship.
Scout log Atra.
Environmental adaptation isn't unique to the forest. The desert has similarly been altered. Could the whole world be rearranging itself?
They became severed. Divine punishment for failing ascension. Ascension. No sooner has the word escaped my lips than a vast image of the transcendent watcher in the deep below consumes my mind. I have begun having visions of where I have yet to go. They lead me continually downwards from Olympus and into myself. I alone am worthy.
What happened to her? That is not me.
The woman who was supposed to step on the surface of another world was Mom. Thought she'd be proud of me following in where her footsteps may have taken her if she'd had the opportunity. Is that why I'm here? To go where she couldn't? Seeing that house again feels as though she's still judging me. There are strange psychological encounters I've had with what can only be described as visual echoes of previous deaths. At first I avoided them, but I needed to know. When I follow these echoes, they lead to a corpse. I don't feel surprised anymore. Now it's a clinical choice. Repurpose their equipment or avenge them.
The lights were left on. It's open.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home.
I haven't needed these for a while. Hello? Who's there? This has changed. It's like someone is moving things. Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to... Always wanted to leave. Was it worth it? Octo. I remember you. I've never seen this before. Regrettable delay. Inadequate match. Who's this for?
I'm relatively confident the Severed would have been incapable of sending out the White Shadow broadcast. Their fractured nature does not display any proof of higher cerebral functions. The other sentience must still be alive at its source beyond the wall. But without a proper means of communication, will they view me as hostile as well? I haven't come here to destroy.
Confirms authorship of the xenoglyphs. Wrapping themselves and the statues. A kind of symbolic communication. Fear or worship. These pillars affect the Severed so profoundly.
I've continued self-experimentation with more discovered technology. Irreversibly contaminated, if I define my current status by Scout regulations. Have I lost a part of myself? The device merged disturbingly well with my suit, like it recognized me, and that it was waiting for me.
Something exalted.
Found more xenotype technology on another corpse. Scan is again indicating potential for suit augmentation. Safe to repurpose. System integration complete. We'll perform a function test. Test complete. Apparent function is to cross vast distances. Suit status remains uncompromised. The teleportation gateway in the desert has taken me into the Citadel, beyond the forest's massive wall. White Shadow is nearly within reach. Scans show that the broadcast originates from the tower inside a Citadel-like complex. Encountered hostile machines. Fully automated. This is it. The journey is almost over. The origin of White Shadow is right here. Soon I'll know why, and bury these horrible memories in the past. So much desolation. Is this their city? It's only inhabited by corpses, broken machines. I'm heading towards the broadcast tower now.
More fabricators. Everything on this planet connects into a larger system. I'm currently crossing the bridge, proceeding towards the tower broadcasting White Shadow.
I was so goddamn close this time. If Helios wasn't broken, we could prepare a strategy. The fact that his database retains my scans after each return, it's like he transcends time and space. I can't even tell what's real anymore. The endless fall, the giant with a face of flames. I always survive the shockwave, and then die immediately afterwards.
Hive mind defended by the automatons. They would have been slaughtered without support. Again, that rapping. What were the Severed trying to say? No one was listening. Tearing apart buildings, not other life forms. Perhaps an indication of complex thought and expression. or simply madness. Apex of the entire city. The journey's almost over. Astra, I'll find a way to contact you. What is the truth behind White Shadow? Why do you repeat my buried past? How can you know? Out here in the void! No more obstructions. Finally, I'll have an answer to White Shadow. Receive my signal. Then... that's it. White Shadow. You were how I escape. No, I can't be here. I escaped. I was... Helios, you're still here too. Astra! Is anyone listening? It's Celine. We're both trapped. At the bottom. The cycle remains. I didn't escape. It wasn't a lie. But my return to Earth changed nothing. I need to find release. Years, and I return. But far more time has passed. Helios, how old would you be now? Have I always been here? I've become part of the... No. This isn't me. This is the song I was always playing.
I should have ignored this place all those years ago. I shouldn't have abandoned everyone to come here. Has nothing changed? I sat at the piano, and for once, I felt... The music is calling me now. How do I stop this? I don't want to become that woman who speaks madness with my voice.
No. My home on Atropos. Every time I leave, I return. It's open again. The fog seeping inside. Am I not the only thing that can enter here? Waiting for me. Like the astronaut.
When we look back at the monumental success of the first cruise, tragic car accident occurred in the Okanagan-Wenatchee nuclear landing, it is impossible to divorce the forest. Although authorities have yet to identify the mission's significance in itself from the effects the cause, as road conditions were optimal, the car broke through a guardrail and plunged witnessing world into lake. The driver, Thea, the collective and conscious understanding, has suffered major spinal injuries. Her daughter, miraculously, of humankind's place on Earth. And thereby the universe originated from the moment we stepped upon the surface of another celestial body, survived unharmed.
you, isn't it, Mother? I told you to...
Starting to see patterns that I know are not there. I cannot trust my memories. The planet knows me better than I know myself. The hive mind and the severed are real. Helios is real. The astronaut is missing. I haven't found it anywhere. Where has it gone?
Phantom roses of the mind? Has the severed language evolved? The world still changes. Was it waiting for me to return all this time?
I can smell my corpses rotting. Some are watching me from high above. Others from pits. They refuse to speak with me except to say, "You are severing." What have I become?
I'll save this for later. Still need to play quietly. You're always breaking down. They're all hollow. Attention, attention. This is Captain Diverdown. Are you ready to submerge? Over. Roger. Tell the crew to finish preparations. We waited for too long, and the weather is turning. There's a storm. This is an order. We have to get away from here as soon as possible. I'm relying on you. Godspeed.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm not coming home. But I left your favorite dinner lying at the bottom of the refrigerator, okay? If you heat it up for 8 minutes and 36 seconds, everything will be just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Just fine. See you soon. Tell you a story about one of the captain's adventures. Many centuries ago, he met Her Majesty, Twin Rainbow Coral Queen, and they played hide and seek down in the deep. The end. What do you think? It's so cool, right? It is cool. Centuries ago, Majesty, Coral Queen lay in the deep.
Xeno archives. Even years later, I still dreamt of them. A tree riddled with eyes. A bed being swallowed by tentacles. A slaughter of bipedal vertebrates. A tower. It draws me as the White Shadow Tower did. So long ago.
Why has my transfer been delayed? I have ways to deal with that. Delusions? No, they're helping me stay balanced. I've made a lot of progress. What is everyone expecting to find? If they shine a light at me, they'll see the shadow they expect every time.
I remember that day. I wish I'd stayed. The music is calling me upwards. That melody. Always that melody. Song. Why are you playing it? Finally. Silence. It was too much. Too much. isn't. No, it is. The same coordinates as the desert. I recognize the mountaintop, but where are the rune structures and... Helios? When are we?
Beginning descent of the glacier. I don't know which attempt this is. It's becoming reassuring. Despite knowing the promises ahead, I'm having difficulty relinquishing the technology. There are certain sacrifices I do look forward to re-experiencing. But I feel as though something at the bottom is rejecting me. This is where the hive mind retrofitted their autonomous machines, altering each one with a new purpose. Kill the severed brethren. I still remember that phrase. And I feel myself altering too. Then it becomes irresistible. If I can reach the depths, I can destroy what destroys me. I'm stronger than the severed and the cycle.
How did I keep going before?
My lifeless, ancient ship echoes these words across centuries in absolute silence. Choice and consequence may somehow have reversed. The cycle has been extended, but it is still eternal. Infinite torment. The planet hides secrets, as does the astronaut. My house, myself, and time itself. I will rip out every one of them, wailing from a dark wound. I didn't think I could do it after all this time, but the music is gone. I want to record this while I feel balanced. Now that the music is gone, I feel an ancient pulse at the center of the world. The hive mind discovered something in those depths. Whatever they found might be trapping me in the cycle. I must go deeper. The truth is waiting for me there.
If what she says... if what I say is true, that could be my way out of the cycle. warm and nourishing. My car. Something that shouldn't exist is reaching into me. Hive mind retrofitting automatons. Severed wrapping themselves. Both failing ascension.
Hard times have come. Here, but now they're gone. Why won't the music end? I silenced it, but now it's stuck inside me. I don't deserve this. Seasons, don't fear the Reaper.
She hears the music too. I'm starting to understand what destroyed her mind.
To be a scout is to be on the front lines of discovery. Exactly. One of my specialties is making connections that others miss, as itemized in my fieldwork report. No, they died a long time ago. Yes, I understand it's one way. That's why I signed up. There are no attachments pulling me back. The astronaut was more present back then. I'm not sure if it's avoiding me now, or if it learned to be more secretive. There is pressure in the air that never breaks. It's always ahead of me, always building, always...
Water's suffocating embrace. It welcomes me into its arms. I recognize all of this. And so I know what awaits at the bottom.
When I shut my eyelids, there are scarlet lights staring back. I dive deeper now. But what if I find nothing waiting there? What if the pit continues downwards, never ending, and what remains is a return to Helios? Another end, another beginning, and my home in the cycle. In dangerous dreams. It offered the hive mind answers, but severed them instead. It offered the severed godhood, but crippled them instead. But it has not yet offered me anything. Why does it remain silent? After everything, am I still unworthy?
I accept this sacrifice. visions from the past. They are exactly the same.
I need to talk. I know I keep putting this off, but everything has gone way too far this time. This is the part where I say, I'm sorry. So why don't I feel like I am? I try, but it sounds so hollow. What is this shadow inside me? I've felt this before. I can't describe it except that it feels... If I name it, will that make it go away?
Sunken. Halfway to depth. A pressure is building within me. I need to keep going.
Someone else is here.
Octo, where did you go? I'm all alone. I couldn't latch the other one. Octo, we need to leave. Where are you? Shh, quiet, quiet. Don't let the monster hear. Octo, don't disappear again. The monster is waking up. We gotta hide. Help me find the submarine's entrance. We can't. Captain Diver Down's orders. We have to escape, Octo. Octo, will you please stay and help her? I'm not scared.
That means I'm the cause of everything. Of course. I understand now. This is why I'm here. Light years of anguish. My answer is beneath you. Give it to me.
I know why I deserve to be here. The crash. That's why I belong. It's always the crash I return to.
Brought me here. Is this what you wanted me to see?
Mom? Do you see the white shadow?
Do you see the white shadow?